Hey, what's up, everybody? I figured I'd do my review of the Karate Kid Legends, which makes it the sixth installment in the film franchise, uh, taking place 3 years after the events of the Cobra Kai TV series. And of course, Jackie Chan reprises his role as Mr. Hand from the Karate Kid reboot from 2010. And of course, Daniel LaRusso, also comes back. And this time around, it deals with a new, student named Li Fong who comes from, China with his mother after the death of his older brother, and they come to New York for like a fresh start. But Lee ends up, you know, getting involved in a karate, tournament, you know, against this champion named Connor Day in the five borough tournament, and of course he meets a fellow love interest, Mia, and her father Victor, who happens to be a former boxer. So and Lee, trains, him, figuring, he's not really getting involved in fighting, but then he kind of eventually realizes that, kung fu and karate is I guess like you would say his, something he was meant to do. And in terms of how what I thought about the film, I thought it was good, nice nostalgia. It was good to see that you know that the 2010 Karate Kid movie was acknowledged and considered part of the shared universe, like the same one with Daniel Larusso, which I thought was cool. And it's good to see the two senseis have some great scenes together. I mean, I guess if there's maybe one complaint I would have had, they should have had more scenes together, and the movie should have felt longer. Because I mean, at 94 minutes, it kind of felt like you kind of wish there was more story, and a little bit more character development. But overall, it was a good film, and Lee is a very likable protagonist, and it's kind of like I guess somewhat you could say like a role. I mean, reversal of sorts somewhat, and of course the actor that plays Lee, Ben Wong is actually 2 years older than Ralph Macchio when he started, playing Daniel Russo. The Karate Kid more than 40 years ago, so that's that. So I would say for those that have seen the previous Karate Kids and the Cobra Kai series, you'll definitely like it because it has a lot of great references to it. But sometimes, I mean, but maybe if there's one thing I'd rather say, I mean, for Legends, it should have had like more of the characters from previous films. But I guess they probably didn't want to do that to, I guess to bring in a new audience or not to confuse people for those that probably didn't see the Cobra Kai series. So that's why. So, all right, that's it. And as always, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing, awesome content. Thanks, everyone.